Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Troy Curtis coming at you with another video for you guys today. And today we'll be doing another race reaction. In this race reaction, we are reacting to the second race of 2019 at Pocono Raceway. I gotta say, I was more impressed with the racing this time around than the last one. Definitely much better racing. The restarts were crazy. You had, I mean, it was still harder to pass, but you could make moves on turns 1 and 3 because of the new grips that you had to work with. So, yeah. So it made for much better racing. So, a summary of the race: Kyle Busch won stage 1, Jimmy Johnson miraculously won stage 2, which actually helped him points-wise. So Johnson could probably get in a more comfortable position in the top 16 soon. Yeah, we'll talk a little more about the point situation a little bit. And then ultimately, Denny Hamlin won the race after holding off Eric Jones, who was trying to run him down. But Hamlin came out the victor. He now has another win. And once again, Joe Gibbs Racing keeps showing off. However, we are coming upon a track where Hendrick Motorsports did quite well last year. So hopefully Hendrick Motorsports can turn things around. Yeah, they did not have the best day at all, but William Byron had a great finish. Chase Elliott, unfortunately, he was running well, but unfortunately he could not turn his bad streak around, and unfortunately he ended up finishing dead last. And then Johnson had at least a decent finish. I mean, he won stage 2, which was very helpful to him. And then Alex Bowman finished in 20th, so Hendrick kind of not the greatest day ever. But Penske Racing and Joe Gibbs Racing definitely had the better days. Stuart Haas Racing actually didn't do terrible, but fortunately Suarez did not have the day he wanted. But I guess Almirola, Harvick, and Boyer had good finishes, I guess. Yeah, Suarez got taken out after crashing in the Stenhouse. And another notable is Kurt Busch. He also spun out, and then Ricky Stenhouse Jr. obviously. So Chris Buescher finished in the top 20 again, and Daniel Hemrick finished within the top 10. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't think Hemrick's a playoff contender per se, but I keep an eye on that 8 card going into next year. I think Daniel Hemrick might have something for his fans to see coming come next season. I definitely don't see Daniel Hemrick as a playoff contender this year, but next year, maybe, just maybe, because Hemrick has had a good finishes here and there. So I don't know. Hemrick could be a contender next year. So, so let's talk about the point situation. Johnson now is more in range to get inside the top 16, but obviously he has to catch Clint Boyer, I believe it is. So, but Eric Jones and Kyle Larson, they had great days, so they're even more in a good situation points-wise. Suarez is in big trouble in points, so he definitely needs to get points soon. So yeah, hopefully Suarez can get things going here. So yeah, that's kind of the point situation with the bubble right now. Obviously, 9 drivers have already won races, so they are automatically locked in, and those drivers that are already locked in, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, and Kurt Busch. They all have locked themselves into the playoffs. But obviously, Penske and Joe Gibbs Racing have more wins than any of the other teams. So hopefully, Hendrick Motorsports can get things going here and show signs of life in the playoffs because, well, actually, Chase Elliott definitely needs to get things going, but I think Bowen, Byron, Elliott, I think they're going to be strong contenders. Because William Byron, I mean, he has proved himself this year without a shadow of a doubt in the back of my mind. So, yeah. Overall, I would definitely have to give this race a 75 out of 100. It was much better racing at Pocono this time. Definitely a lot more passing. And the restarts were insane. And also the finish was great. So yeah, overall it was a much better race than the last time they were at Pocono. So yeah, well that's gonna wrap up this video for you guys today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace out, and have a good night, everybody.